Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Going to be playing Elder Scrolls Online today again. Sorry for the missed streams this past week. I was really just knocked flat by my COVID vaccination. And I just wasn't up to it. Let's see. We'll be playing on Aphios again, finishing up some of the region quests before continuing with the main story quest. Let's see. Looks like the game is just about loaded. Let's see. Come on. I really do need to pare down my add-ons a bit. Last time I played, I had finished the main story quest for this region. And I was looking to complete the region quests, and then the whatever miscellaneous side quests were still to be done in this area. There we go. Maybe there we go. It's a little hot yet. All right. So, I am in the Stone Falls area. I don't want to be in Davin's Watch right now. But I'd have a couple. I have the main quest. I need to Knife Ear Grotto. Oops. The region quest, I need to meet Garen Inderil to return the construct Balreth to its cell rest. More or less everything I have to do is out of town, so... ahead and take the way shrine to Seni and go from there. Cloudy damage health poison. I think I picked those up by accident. This is not a character that I generally steal things on. Other than recipes. But I might have forgotten which character I was on. I was doing the crafting writs. The only other character I have that can do crafting writs is a thief. Whoops. I'm about 3 feet away from the way shrine, so... Mine. Is there anything in here, I wonder? I've been to it before, but I don't think I've been in. Go away. I did go in here. That's my... Rude. Sure I have the right... Yeah, I want Winged Twilight on that bar as well. Should be worth something. What? Doesn't seem to be anything I can enter here. Group boss. Okay. Well, the boss doesn't seem to be in, so... There we go. See if I can get through here without being dismounted. Okay, not quite sure what just happened there.
I'm not a brave Argonian. I shouldn't be doing this.
Doing what?
Just read some old runes, he said. He didn't mention how active the dead are here.
What can I do to help?
You're the sun on my scales. Your answer lies with Mavos Siloreth. He bound the Brother of Strife long ago. We need his knowledge, but a highborn like him could be, difficult.
How do we make Mavos cooperate?
Oh, you can't make a highborn serve. You need flattery. If we're properly respectful, he may appear. My scrolls say there's a shrine on the East Rise, and one on the West. Honor him at both, then meet me at the center of Othrenes.
I'll do this.
Go, and remember, try to sound humble when you chant Mavos' name. When you meet me at the center of Othrenes, be ready. There is more to do there.
How did Mavos learn how to bind Balreth?
Mavos is ancient, so he knew ancient secrets. How else? He helped bind this dangerous weapon, but he died a long, long time ago.
Why was Balreth bound?
During the First Era, the Chimer created the Brothers of Strife in a desperate bid to defeat their enemies. Look what it did in a single day. My scales shrivel thinking about that heat. Who would let it roam free?
I'll do what I can. Right, so Garen himself is over here somewhere. I do want to talk to him before I try to do anything about Balrath. And activate the Way Shrine.
The 3 guide your steps. Need something for the road?
Oops. Garen?
Good to see you here, soldier. We'll need all the help we can get.
Your father told me to report to you.
And I'm glad he did. Balrath, it seems, does not want to go quietly back into his cage.
I see. Okay. So presumably he was just going to send me to, that Argonian. Oops. Looks like I forgot to finish that. So 2 shrines that I need to chant at. Can't pick it. Oh. Very quiet chanting. What's that? Finish my actual task before I do that. Go investigate those.
By my egg, you startled me. Please, no more. Were you very humble as you sought the honor of Mavos's presence?
Yes. What's the next step, Onija?
It's time. Honor Mavos at this brazier in the center of Othrenis. By the way, the dead may want your blood for daring to disturb a highborn. I'll just wait over here until you're done.
Thanks for that. Seems like maybe he was in a different place when the dialogue was written. Is there more?
Who disturbs my rest?
Spellcrafting armor, spellcaster armor, assassin armor, warrior armor, spellcaster. Really?
You make it look easy. At least, what I saw when I wasn't hiding and squealing like a hatchling. I know I'm not brave, but did you hear his voice? Mavos has returned.
Good. Where can I find him?
He's important, so he gets the important-looking tomb. It's the largest crypt in the necropolis. I'll, be gathering my notes. Don't wait for me.
Appreciate the support. Mavos.
So, you're the Gua who raised me. This had better be astonishingly important, or I'll do unspeakable things to your fleshy mortal form.
Balreth, the brother of strife, is ravaging Stonefalls.
The greatest mage of my era, and you wake me for something they could have read in a book? It's pathetic. But clearly, I must aid my people again. No death worms for you just yet. I knew skeletons weren't enough. I should have summoned some Daedra to protect this place. Or a fire Atronach. That would have been good.
Can you teach me how to bind Balreth?
I don't remember how. Well, don't look at me that way, worm. I'm dead. Details fade over time. If you want to learn, I'll conjure a vision of the past. That should show you.
What do you need from me?
Ritual implements. A skull and a candle, unless tomb robbers got them. Look in the vaults to the east and west. There's a puzzle lock on each one, and no, I don't remember the solution. Good luck with that.
I'll crack the puzzle and get the implements.
I can't perform the ritual without my implements. I don't even have hands to pick them up. That's annoying. East and west tombs, candle and skull. And whatever you do, don't, do something, you know, that thing.
Couldn't you just tell me how you bound Balreth? Oh. Give me just a moment. I've just dropped an entire cup of coffee. Alright, well, that was the kind of fun that isn't. Candle and skull from the east and west. Okay, so these beams are something to do with the entrance puzzle, looks like. Such descriptive names. Okay. Red, green, blue. Looks like is what it needs to be. Was easy. Easier than I expected. Not really much of a puzzle, to be honest. Blue. No, green, blue, green. Almost too easy for a puzzle. Bit unsatisfying. Mavos.
Ah, you have the skull and candle. You want me to be impressed. You can gather small objects. Good for you. Now stand back.
I
while
want you to
I
do the
perform
ritual.
The ritual.
What happens if the ritual doesn't work?
You doubt my skill? If it's any consolation, what's left of you won't take much effort to clean up. Me, I'm a ghost already, so it hardly matters.
Very well, I'm ready.
Good for you. Prepare yourself.
Where am I? Charred Ridge. Hello.
Balreth is too powerful. Portals everywhere. We're doomed. Who are you? Where did you come from?
Never mind that. What's going on?
We're trying to restrain Balreth, but Daedric portals keep opening. Those of us who've survived Balreth are being pulled down by cursed scamps.
How can the portals be closed?
Take what's in this pouch. Throw it in the portals. I was supposed to, but my coming death prevents me. Find Magister Enus when you're done. She should be north of here.
Goodbye. Magister Enus to the north. First the portals, then Magister Enus. Portal.
You're not my acolyte. Where did you come from?
I'm here to help. I've closed the portals.
Very brave, acolyte. Now listen. Marvos can't last much longer. He gained control of two powerful Guardian Atronachs. They should be able to hold even Balreth. Ragebinder and Blaze, go to the braziers. Summon them and let this day be done.
Ragebinder. Blaze. Marvels.
Excellent. The Guardians are here. Time to bind this creature.
What should I do?
Touch the altar. Balreth's power flows into the Guardians. He should be bound, or he might explode. Anyway, be prepared for anything, apprentice. that's what happened. I remember many mages dying, and there was something about a shield spell. I grew weak holding him in place. Then there was a bright light. Everything fades after that.
Malreth's power was imbued into a pair of mage-crafted guardians.
Yes, in the here and now, the Guardians must have been disrupted or destroyed. So it's simple. Fix the Guardians, and they'll draw Bolreth's power back into them. Then you can bind or kill Bolreth.
Alright.
So that's what... Yes, in the...
Hurry, you must go quickly. It's true. I was cowering here, but I was hoping you would survive the entire time. Did you learn how to bind Bolreth?
Yes, I'm ready. What now?
Ash Mountain. Go north to the mountainside. Garin Indoril took troops there to deal with Bolreth. They're still there if he hasn't killed them all. I'm not going to find out.
I'll find Garin and tell him what I've learned. Who's this?
I know it seems strange that I'm in this dark place, but the pain of losing him once was unbearable. I can't lose him again.
Who have you lost?
My dear, sweet Eanan. I'm just an Ashlander merchant. He was a noble in his house, but he didn't care. We had a secret love, but he was ready to risk his status for me. We were to be married.
Then why are you here?
He died. It was so sudden. I wasn't even allowed to attend his funeral, but I know we will reunite in death. I can't find his tomb. I just want to talk to him one more time. Will you help me find him?
I'll help you find your lost love.
Azura bless you. I spoke with a wise woman. She told me to gather graven caps near the tombs. I'd collect some, but the wardens would stop me. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Eanan.
I'll be back soon. Okay, so that's just these mushrooms. Not what I meant to do. It's not what I'm supposed to be collecting. Bala.
It's good to see you again. I do not like being here alone.
Here are the graven caps you need.
You're a little like Eanan. He was always gentle and kind with me. Now to find him. I'll search the tombs to the southeast. Would you search to the west?
Oh, of course. Southwest. She's going to the east. I'm not going to be able to take it anyway. I don't know why I bothered. So that's a no, I take it. don't think you're who I was looking for. Ianen?
Common filth. You dare to disturb my slumber?
Bala is desperately searching for you.
Bala? Bala. Ah, yes, the Ashlander. You remember her, don't you, dear? My performance must have been quite convincing.
Performance?
There's no challenge in terrorizing servants. I wanted to crush someone's dreams. I convinced her I was desperately in love. I said I would leave my wife. It's a shame, though.
Shame?
That I died. Please, tell her you found me. Say that I'm still passionate for her. Godina and I will have a delightful time watching her heart shatter.
You are not a good person. Jeez. There's not enough challenge in that. Being cruel to servants. Like, geez, sorry if you... So sorry you died before you could be sufficiently cruel. Really? Bala.
Did you find him? Where is he? What did he say? I'm shaking. I miss him so much.
What's this? Actual RPG in an MMORPG? Weird. Let's see. Tomb was empty. No. She's gonna just keep looking. I think she's gonna move on. Eonin didn't care for you. Your relationship was just a game to him.
No. I don't believe it. You must have found the wrong tomb.
You must accept this. He and his wife were laughing at you.
No. I can't believe that. I won't. Why? My Aeon wouldn't know.
Let's see. Something I don't have too much of.
Did you find him?
He is married and thought little of you.
No.
There's no option to change the response there. Interesting. What a terrible person. Oh.
You were at Fort Zirin. All those refugees. Good thing you were there.
Greetings.
Hail.
Garen.
Ballas Garters, call the guards!
Come on.
Hello there.
Hail.
It's like he's not actually there. It's not letting me talk to him. Okay. That's weird. Weird and unwelcome. I wonder if that merchant is still wandering around here somewhere.
The three guy just...
All right, let's... Those don't sell for anything. I could spare the tot runes, probably. But that's not the issue, is it? Let's see if doing this makes any difference. Magicka, commit. Commanding negate magic. And morphing it to absorption field. Okay. Let's see. Is that restoration? Destruction. Armor. Oh, it's a new ultimate. Okay, under dark magic. Create a globe of magic suppression for 9 seconds, removing and preventing all enemy AoE abilities from occurring in the area. Right. Only took that because I didn't have another ultimate, really. And it's ready to be morphed, so... Let's see what's in here. Flax and flint. Alright, I need to run back to town and drop off some stuff. I think. Drop some stuff in the bank. Entering that crafting writ.
We raise fine for... There's a route down there. I can assure with...
Bank is full, which is unfortunate. Which is it for? Oof. Okay, 20,000 for the next bank space. I have a ways to go for that yet. Where is it? Let's see if I've got anything new. Sip of Ravage Magica. Ravage Health. All done with Violet Copernus. Inert. Inert. Nothing.
You need something?
Sip of Invisibility. Sip of Ravage Health, Sip of Ravage Magica. I don't imagine I'll want to use those on myself at any point.
Finest merchandise around.
Two bows. Shield. And deconstruct that. Research is ongoing on the shield.
Only the finest merchandise.
I think I had something to deconstruct there too. Yep. Really? Research then. 1 day for well fitted. Impenetrable. Sturdy. Sure, I don't want to actually equip anything first. Heavy. I do want to bind it. Light, medium. Medium. Deconstruct that. Medium. Medium. That. Right.
Looking to craft some. Looking to craft some.
Alright, that should do it. Helmet and pauldrons. Turn those in quick. One more visit to the bank. And I should be good to go.
More supplies? Have no fear. I'll get your shipment where it needs going. I'll go to the tavern after this. Have some drinks. I'm told not to say, but your work is the best I've seen. Our secret, eh? Seems awfully soon for the Nern route to respawn.
Take it from me. Take it from me.
No space in the bank for all my iron ingots. I should be able to fit 10 of them. I do wish this wasn't necessary in the middle of a session, but without
Whoever fought the daggers?
paying for Prime, or whatever they're calling it.
Honor to you, Sarah.
It's not Prime, the Plus. Yeah, there's just not really a good way around it. With no crafting bag.
You ever fought the daggers?
A few times. And the Dominion, when I served in Shadowfen.
Is it true their soldiers drink the blood of infants?
Hopefully when I go back, I'll actually be able to talk to Garen again. Not sure what's going on with that. No rent. So I guess that really is extra. Really, it's not going to let me mark as junk from here. That's annoying. Research is ongoing. Hide bracers can be deconstructed. That's for research. Ooh. Expert deconstructor is 100 items. Rank 2 deconstruction is deconstruct a piece of steel, cotton, hide, or oak. Okay. Those are separate.
Hands off my valuables.
Disgraceful.
No reason not to.
I'd love to get that sword at Redress Avani's store.
What's stopping you?
I can assure...
Should be getting close to being able to afford the next bag here.
Honor to you, sir.
Where is the bag merchant here anyway? I'm not sure. Big grapes. Alright, hold off on that until I have the grapes. And diamond, the heart and soul of men. Let's see, can I actually... Yes!
Rumblings from the mountain have us all on edge. Balrith is up there somewhere. I hope you brought good news.
I spoke with a mage from the past and learned how to bind Balrith.
Excellent. My friend, you are an asset and blessing on the Pact. I sense the hand of the three here.
Not actually a follower of the three.
Now we'll get things done. By Vivek, Balrith will be bound again.
I know what to do. The mages of the past shackled Balrith with guardian Atronachs.
The Atronachs? Well, that's bad. I banished them when I cast Father's spell. We were sure we could control the creature. Damn it. I suppose we'll have to summon them again, somehow.
How do we do that?
They stood watch over Ash Mountain for centuries. All we need to do is grab their attention again. Kill Daedra, take their hearts, then burn them at the ruin altars. That should draw them out. Walks and Ash is waiting for you at the top. Good luck.
I'll get started.
We'll hold the line here. Ensure that the Ashlands are safe. All of Stonefalls is relying on you, my friend.
Why are the Daedra here?
Normally, Daedra only grudgingly come to Nirn. But Ash Mountain resonates with the magical echoes of Balrith's capture. That power and the heat of the lava draws them in, like moths to a flame.
Why weren't you able to shackle Balrith?
Father may have been overconfident. We broke the wards and, as you learned, dispelled the Guardians when we summoned Balrith to Darvin's watch. Father was sure I'd be able to replace them. I don't want to let him down.
Did I mention I never thought this was a good plan?
The scamps do not know fear. Troll's blood. I've tried to teach them.
How can I help?
By the soul of Iskramor. That's what I like to hear. It's the damned scamps. Without the lads in the way, they'd overrun us all. Scouts tracked them back to caves on the mountainside.
We need to close those caves.
We've got pickaxes, but it's nigh impossible to collapse a mountain and fight at the same time. We'll keep these scamps busy while you collapse the entrances. Don't worry. There should be plenty of fighting.
I'll get them closed, Sergeant. Nice animation. There. Hi, iron ore. Well, that's new. For steel ingots. Alright. cave. I don't think you should be able to just walk through lava like that. That doesn't seem right. Wow, that was fast. Hardening. Absorb Magica. Weapon damage. Well, gonna want either the hardening or the absorb Magica. Probably Magica. Right. Unholy Knowledge 2. I don't have any of those available yet. That's my lightning strike. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Capacitor 2 is at Storm Calling 18. Unholy Knowledge. It's Dark Magic 18. Absorption Field. He's a morph of Negate Magic. Okay. Yeah, I'll just wait a little till I know what I want at least. Let's see. Oak Inferno Staff of Shock. 100 more damage. Increased healing. Oh man. Almost 800 more enchantment damage. Yeah. And then, yes, I'm going to want this. Don't want that. Don't want any of that. No. North Cave is here further? That doesn't seem to be a viable route, regardless. $11.21. Alright, it looks like I have to cross and then go up from the other side. Not quite full up from that. And closer than I'd like to be. Is this already enchanted? Yes. That was odd. Summon and defeat Blaze. Here goes.
Immortal? How intriguing.
That's one. Where is Ringbinder? Or Ragebinder, rather. Looks like Captain Nora is closer. Captain Nora?
How did you make it through the Daedra, stranger? We're having a damned hard time just holding back the tide.
Sergeant Yagir sent me. I've collapsed the Scamp Cave entrances.
So you helped out Sergeant Yager all by yourself? That's the best news I've heard all day.
Yager.
If the lot of us don't die tonight, I'll buy you a drink. How did you make it through the... So you helped out Sergeant... I haven't lost a man, but the scamps have lost 20. Now we just need to kill this brother thing. It's a good day, my friend.
Alright, well, I don't see another quest here. Not immediately, at least. So, Ragebinder. What? That was not the goal. I think I'll just wait.
You dare summon me, you will burn.
It would seem like fire shouldn't be as effective against flame atronachs, but as far as I can tell, it doesn't actually make a difference. Of course, that's without checking it anyway.
I yield. I will serve you for now.
Thank you. Sure. Only because I want the shoes, though. is Woxinash? Oh, of course, back where I was. Should have finished the summonings first, I guess.
The wind has carried you here with your scales unburnt. What do we do now?
I've defeated the Guardian Atronox. I should be able to call them to us.
Cool rain on my scales. We'll reforge the shackles Garn and his father destroyed. The Brother of Strife will be returned to his rest. This is magic I do not understand, far from the waters of my home. You are brave to walk the river's edge.
We should be ready. Is there anything else I need to know first?
You are wise to ask, yes. I have brought your focus a totem that should help you in the trial ahead. It is a storm totem that will bring pure waters down on his blistering skin.
What will that do?
Balreth is an engine of fire and death. You'll need something to slow him down. Use the totem, slow him down, and your task should be much easier. But first, as you said, you'll need to summon the Guardians. Sun on your scales, my friend.
Thank you, Woxinash. That's new too. Rage Binder. Blaze. Marvels.
Well, I see that my considerable investment in you wasn't a total waste. Our meeting at Othrenis left me curious and frustratingly conscious. Can you really imprison Balreth? Death has given me a certain perspective, and of course, I have time to indulge my curiosity.
The portal is open. Do you have any other advice?
Balreth's attacks have cost him power. You should defeat him while he's weak. Right now, I feel him moving in the caldera of the volcano, gathering strength from the lava flows there.
So we need to keep him away from the lava.
Yes, though I doubt it will be easy. If he reaches a lava pool, Balreth will regain strength. there was something else. Don't let him light you on fire. Yes, that's something you should avoid.
Seems like good advice. Anything else?
As you've seen, scamps love the fire and magical energy Bolreth exudes. Be ready to deal with more of them below. Once we've destroyed his fiery shell, we'll be able to bind him again. This time, it will be for all eternity.
Thank you, Mavos. Pretty sure that wasn't there a second ago.
Enter Ash Mountain and find Balreth. Garin will be right behind you. Meanwhile, the troops and I will hold the portal. Good luck.
Hail.
Come on.
To me. Roll magic from my aura. Now, summon the Guardians! You did it! The Guardians are here! What are they waiting for?
Phaedra, hear me. Return to your purpose. Balreth cannot walk the world of mortals. You must cage him again.
We obey. Forgive us, mortal master.
Fulfill your ancient vows. Imprison Balreth. You've done well for a mortal.
Mavos, is it finished?
You've seen it yourself. Bolreth, the brother of Strife, is forever imprisoned. He's shackled to Ash Mountain. You did this. You did what took countless mages many attempts and failures. For a mortal, you're quite an impressive sort.
My thanks.
Yes, you should thank me. You couldn't have done it without me. And you are welcome. Now go. Get out of here. This is no place for the living.
Take care.
Balreth is bound forever. Let's return to Ash Mountain.
You've done the impossible. I was wise to see the stone in your spirit. Then again, I'm known for being wise.
We defeated him together.
Yes, Balrith is defeated. Argonians, Dunmer, and Nords working together. One might almost think we had formed a pact.
Dagon Morag. Part of the Shulk exoskeleton set. One-handed sword. Not terribly useful to me, but...
You've done the impossible. Yes, Balrith is defeated. Argonians, Dunmer, and North. Victory is like a cooling rain, yes? But still, the storm rages on.
What would you have me do?
Balrith is bound, but the Covenant still threatens the Ashlands. We've received word that a major offensive has washed up on shore to the west of Ebonheart. Pact and Covenant troops now fight to hold the land coral maze that is Vivek's antlers.
Vivek's antlers.
The Dark Elves see the coral as a gift from their living god Vivek. He saved them, they say, in the Akaviri War. Now that does not matter. The Pact military could use your skill and prowess in their fight. Go well along the river, my friend.
You too. I'll make for Vivek's antlers.
On to Ebonheart, yes? The Covenant is retreating here, but there's lots of fighting still ahead.
Goodbye.
The three guide your step.
What's this? Imprison the Brothers of Strife in Stone Falls. I have a ways to go on that one. Right, American Aleph, that's a guild quest. So it looks like my next destination is Ebonheart. If I want to stick to region quests and the like. And I'll probably do a separate session for the guild stuff. Well, that might be my best route anyway.
The pain of losing him once was unbearable. I can't lose him again.
Here we are. Ebonheart. Or Ebonheart Chateau, anyway, which I guess is outside of town. Might as well take a look. A magnificent castle keep, complete with walls, watchtowers, well, fountain, etc. I suspect this is more than I can afford right now. 3,785,000 gold, or 12,000 crowns. Unfurnished. 15,000 crowns furnished. Bit ashy to have much of a view. to the city proper.
Hold there, Sarah.
Yes?
I've got a message for you.
A message from who?
It's a message from Drathus Othral, the leader of the Dark Elf Quarter in Ebonheart. He sends his compliments, and he wants you to help the town resist a nearby Covenant invasion.
Does he need me to fight?
No, he just needs you to talk. House Drez isn't popular. The Nords and Argonians in Ebonheart won't speak to him. And the other Dark Elf houses don't like the Drez much either. Convince the townspeople to work together. Then speak to Othral.
I'll do what I can.
Have we been led into error? The three keep you, traveler. Are you willing to risk heresy to save the soul of Ebonheart?
Heresy? What are you talking about?
The disciple of our tribunal temple has lost his faith. He says the three no longer speak to him. He sent me to pray for him at shrines to Almalexia, Vivek, and Sothasil, just outside town. But I was driven away by a foul smell and angry Aelith.
What kind of smell? Why were the beasts so angry?
I don't know. The smell may have driven the beasts into a frenzy. Perhaps, if you'd be willing, would you burn these flowers at each shrine? If the three respond, tell disciple Sildris. Perhaps that will restore his faith.
I'll do what I can, but I don't follow the three myself.
I'll pray for an answer to your voice at the shrines. Praying for prayers. Perhaps Vivek will appreciate how circular that is.
You say heresy. Have you upset the three?
I don't know why Sildris thinks the three would abandon us. We have observed all the proper rites. These flowers, for one. Roland's tears, the rarest of the gold carnet and sacred to the three. It is a powerful offering.
I'll do what I can.
Rats in the supplies. Lord Vivek sent them, I know it. Just as in the scriptures, a living parable.
Uh-huh. Seems like a pretty normal problem to me.
The heart of the Ashlands welcomes all. Praise Vivek. Hail!
Her voice changed.
Hope you're taking care of yourself. I'm just trying to find one of my lighter dresses. It's so much hotter in the Ashlands than it was on Bleak Rock.
Sometimes, I still talk to Raleigh in my head. I ask her things like, what should I do now? The Earth Turners are joining the army, but I'm much better with a cookpot than I am with a blade. Sometimes, I still talk to Raleigh in my head.
Oops.
I ask her things like, what should I do now?
So these are the
Earth Turners are joining the army.
Refugees from Bleak Rock Isle, which is where this character started.
Hope you're taking care of yourself. I'm just trying to find one of my lighter dresses. It's so much hotter in the Ashlands than it was on Bleak Rock.
My character helped them to survive the attack on Davin's watch. Or, not on Davin's watch, on, Balfoyan. And then they've kind of... They wound up in Davin's watch. at the same time as my character having funerals for those who didn't survive Belfoyen.
Our protector returns. This time with Darge has been a challenge, but it's time we found work. Mayra and I are used to selling, trading, and making things.
What did you do on Bleak Rock?
Lumber. Mayra and I ran the lumber
Right.
mill. She told me you saw it when you first met her. That was a nice little stead. Before we went out to Bleak Rock, we used to be traders, peddlers. I think it's time to pick up that life again.
Darge asked me to be part of his new command. Exciting times. It won't replace my fallen friends, but I'll fight to make sure they didn't die in vain.
My men insist that Trin's death wasn't in vain, that she gave her life in defense of the powerless. The pact is stronger, but my heart is weaker. My Trin.
Darge.
The Earth Turners are going to make stone blood warriors, but I'm still not used to being in command.
Have you received any orders yet?
No, still waiting for orders to muster out Shaw's bones. If you told me a year ago that I'd be captain in the packed military, I'd have called you a damn liar. Hope I can remember which end of the blade to hold.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Don't want to steal anything.
Looking to shape some metal? I've got what you need.
I want to bind that before I do anything else with it.
Hello.
Let's see. Is there a bank here somewhere?
Good day. What are you drinking? Good day. What are you... Good day.
I'll pray for an answer to your voice at the shrines. Pray.
Come on, is there not a bank here?
We want no trouble, Outlander. My injury doesn't keep me from stringing a bow.
How were you hurt?
A Nyx hound attacked our caravan. He savaged my leg and carried off one of our guar.
Is that normal here?
No. Lately we've sighted savage creatures in the wastelands. They're more than a match for our tribe's hunters. Great rewards await any hunter who can bring them to ground.
I can do this, whatever these creatures may be.
The first is Varnog, a feral Nyx hound. The next is worse, Bliger, a vicious and territorial bullnetch. Worst of all is a clanfear named Gerlisk.
Tell me about Varnag.
He is the least vicious of the three, but look what he did to my leg. We met him on the road southeast of Ebonheart. Our best guess is he escaped from a goblin tribe, or ate them.
Where can I find Bleeger?
He floats along the shore west of here. Do not ask me the origin of his name. I assume it stems from the way netches float through the air.
What do you know about Gerlisk?
Strange story, that. Summoned by an old conjurer who lived in the hills east of Kragenmoor. The conjurer died, but it stayed. No one knows why, and no hunters ever tracked it to its lair.
What brings you to Ebonheart?
We drove our guar here to trade. The Ashlands give our tribe many things such as food and shelter. They aren't as generous with medicinal potions or steel.
Why not live in town, then?
Ha! Even if we would have the housemen, they wouldn't have us. They won't even let us within their walls to trade. We must stay outside, bedding with their animals.
Why won't they let you inside?
Because they're heretics. Or because we are, whichever you prefer. We hold true to the faith of our ancestors. The worship of Azura, Boethia, and Mephala.
And the housemen?
They believe the three elders of their tribunal are gods. We know the truth. The so-called three are murderers and necromancers.
That's quite an accusation. Tell me more.
Now? Here? No, I've already said too much. I have no love for the housemen. My people need their wares. Ask someone else.
Farewell. Well, that's rude, I think. So on this character, I will steal only things that can be immediately consumed, basically. Recipes or recipes or like ingredients for things that I can cook right away if I'm near enough to a crafting area to do that. So it's not no stealing, but no hard goods, I guess. Let's see. Is there really not a bank here? Blacksmithing, clothier, camp, cooking fire, woodworking station, general goods, home goods, achievement furniture, way shrine.
I tried the drink at the inn, but I think I'll stick with our own mead. Ugh, I can't take this local stuff. It's made out of mold or something.
Yeah, I work with this lot of rowdy Nords. It's a struggle, but an artist can't always pick where their materials come from, you know? Anyway, what can I get you?
Hail!
There seems no end to woe.
Help me out, will you?
Let's see. What's this? Salt water? Hmm. $25 units. Let's see. Do I have... Knarthy's Roost. Angler. Fishboon Angler. Any more? Netch Wrangler. Okay. Let's see. Stonefalls. None. Okay, there are saltwater ones, but I'm not gonna get anything without saltwater bait.
Greetings.
What do you want?
Got to get the old planks ready. The perch are biting off the coast.
Let's see. Again and again and again, what? Alright, let's see. What's closest? Convince the Nords is closest.
Hold a knife one way, it cuts through an onion. Hold it another way, and it cuts through 3 orcs in no time flat. Screams, carnage. Sorry, what can I get you?
I'll take a look at the store. Still need Chesbait grapes.
I signed up to guard these wagons for the money. And guarding's the only thing I take money for. You got that?
Okay.
Honor for the pact, they says. Hardy ha ha, I says. What brings you to this god's forsaken dark elf dunghole? The beer in this land is fit only for pigs. Good thing we brought our own. Have the elves asked you to help beat back the Covenant yet? To Sovngarde with them.
Were you asked to help fight Covenant soldiers?
Aye. The milk drinkers landed to the west at that big yellow tree thing. Now the Dres have got their skirts in a twist. Oh, please save us, big strong Nords. Fancy lads, the lot of them. They think Nords only exist to save elven asses.
What if the soldiers attack Ebonheart?
Bring them on. We don't skeever out of a fight. When we're attacked, we fight. I wager you think we should fight for the rest of the pact. All right. Prove they've got some backbone. Let's see you beat 3 of my men, and do it the Nord way.
What's the Nord way?
We fight drunk. Got a keg of fine, strong mead from Riften right here. Pour yourself a mug and get to it. Unless you're too fancy, of course.
All right. Mead, huh?
I signed up to guard these wagons for the money. And guarding's the only thing I take money for. You got that?
I need more mead. I'll be right back.
That's the spirit. Bring one for me. I signed up to guard these wagons for the money. And guarding's the only thing I take money for. You got that?
Fight me, or are you too drunk to dodge a punch?
You could only beat me if I was blind, stinking sober. And I'm not.
This won't take long.
Yeah. So really, if I were doing it the Nord way, I doubt they'd accept magic as a viable option.
Try to put up a decent fight.
I signed up to guard these wagons for the money. And guarding's the only thing...
Whoa, Saber Cat. Let's go back to drinking.
I signed up to...
Don't be
This should
timid.
be fun.
Try this again.
Stop! I need more mead.
I signed up to guard these... That's the...
Whew. Good fight. Whew. Good fight. We'll have to find someone else to brawl with. I just need a moment to catch my breath and stop the bleeding and get another mead. You know how it is. That's the spirit. Bring one for me.
I signed...
This won't take long.
That's better.
You got me. Say, you're not bad.
Oh, good fight. You'll have to find someone else to brawl with. I just need a moment to catch my breath and stop the bleeding and get another mead. You know how it is.
All right. I should grab some more mead myself. Wagon escort. I need a log roller.
Some of the boys like to flirt with the elf girls. I don't know why. They're so little. There's nothing to them.
Care to brawl? You look as stringy as a wet Khajiit and you smell twice as bad.
Some of the boys like to... Ha ha! You're clever, you are. Don't be timid.
Some of the boys like, haha, you're try to put
Try
up
again.
a decent fight. You're tougher than you look. Oh, good fight. You'll have to find someone else to brawl with. I just need a moment to catch my breath and stop the bleeding and get another mead. You know how it is.
Woodsire.
Good day. What are you drinking? Good day. What are you drinking?
Do you know how to fight with those axes, or can you only beat up trees?
Are you asking for a challenge? Sure as bones. I thought today was going to be dull. Don't be timid. All right. Me. Say, you're not bad. You're a good drinking mate, friend. Come back and join us again sometime.
Goodbye. Railgar.
Well, you're not half bad, I'll give you that.
Will you fight to defend the rest of the town?
I said I would, and I don't go back on my word. I hope the rest of the pact fights like you, not that milk-drinking Urano.
Not like who?
Ravel Urano, that dark elf here before you. He kept asking to buy our lumber so we'd leave town. I told him no, we had a contract to keep. But he offered to double it. No one pays that much for wood. Even good rift spruce. What a skeever.
Why did he want you to leave?
Don't know and didn't ask. His story smelled like last week's fish. Whole time we were talking, he kept looking around for a crack to ooze through, sweating like. The boys ran him off with a few light cuffs to the head. He hasn't come back since.
That does sound suspicious.
Right. Things like that. They're exactly why we keep to ourselves in the Elven lands. That and the bad food. Anyway, you're all right. Tell that fancy Othrol we'll fight. Come back and drink with us again sometime.
I may do that.
I'm only a merchant until...
Okay. Alchemy station is going to be in the Mages Guild, it looks like. Locked. Locked. Tribunal Temple. Looks like I have a quest in here to convince the Dark Elves to cooperate.
The shrines are outside the city, north, southeast, and southwest. Vivek's shrine is across the river to the southwest of Ebonheart. Almalexia's is to the southeast. The shrine to Sothasil is on an island north of the Argonian Quarter.
What should I do at the shrines?
Burn the flowers at each shrine. They're a rare variety of gold garnet called Roland's Tears, and are sacred to the three. I pray they hear you.
Hail.
Go with the Tribunal's blessing. In the name of the Lord, Mother, and Wizard.
Seems someone's been killing people. How rude. Where? There should be an alchemy station here somewhere. No. This is a temple, not the Mages Guild. Okay. So there shouldn't be anything else I need in here. Then. What's this? Order of the Eye Dispatch. To the Archmage on Iavia, I pray that this letter reaches you soon, Master. My fellow scryers and I have made a shocking discovery. Whether it proves to be a boon or a catastrophe remains to be seen. Alas, we do not wield sufficient power to act on our findings. This matter may be beyond the ken of even the greatest wizards of our age. I humbly beseech you, meet me at the Mages Guild Hall in Mournhold as soon as possible. I will tell you everything when you arrive. Yours in the sight of Sirabane, Docent Skeldir, Associate Scryer of the Order of the Eye. Don't know what that's about. Mystic Enchanting Table. Anything I don't know already. Rakipa.
Notade Rakepa.
Fire. Inferior glyph of flame resist.
Look at these. Water damage, loose ropes. It's amazing they survived it all. Did you...
Is this
By the
armor?
three, your gear looks worn.
Not that one.
My father's the best armorsmith in all the Ashlands. Just ask him.
Maybe further over. Well. Alright, what's the next closest? Convince the Dark Elves. Talk to Drathis. Talk to Philand de Marie. Here's the alchemy station. Alright. Nothing unknown. Sip of Ravage Magica. Inert unknown.
Things were easy.
Increased spell resist. Nothing, 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 nothing new, nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. something. Sip of enervation. Reduced critical damage. Doesn't really sound like something I'm gonna want to consume. Nothing.
Things were...
Sip of spell protection. Not that useful. Maim, ravage, stamina, increase armor and enervation. Just sell that.
Davon's watch would have been overrun if you hadn't been there.
Well, you know, I do what I can.
What do you mean, that's enough?
War again. I had enough of that from the Akaviri.
Interview with a spider cultist. The cult of the spider is an outlawed form of worship honoring the Daedric prince Mephala, more properly known as the Anticipation of Vivec. Notoriously secretive, the cult's methodologies and practices have been largely a mystery to those outside its embrace, until now. My research into the cult's existence has permitted me a unique opportunity, a private interview with one of its members. So tell me, how did you come to be a member of the spider cult? As it is with all things, the weavings of her web led me into the spinner's embrace. You mean Mephala herself recruited you? Is the fly recruited into the spider's web? No. I could as much avoid this fate as avoid my own mortality. Interesting. Let's talk about your fellow enthusiasts for a moment. What can you tell me about the other members of your cult? I can't share their names, but I could tell you what they do. We have a leader called the Widow. She gives us our purpose and communes with the spinner herself. Sometimes these purposes require a killing. Such responsibilities fall to our Deathweavers, who carry out the act in accordance with the spinner's will. The rest of us are labeled scuttlers, as we hurry along more discreet paths to weave our master's webs. Fascinating. Have you ever killed anyone in the name of your master? Not yet. Is there any truth to the claim that spider cults are little more than debauched orgy clubs? There is some truth to that, yes. Okay, would you care to elaborate? Seduction and copulation are powerful tools. Often, induction into the cult requires a member to engage in such activities with the widow or a designee. Some webs are more zealous about this practice than others. I see. How exactly would a prospective member apply? Is this for your research? Naturally. How unfortunate. I could share that information with you, but only if you are actually going to join us. Ah, well, that's not out of the question. Perhaps this is all part of Mephala's plan, eh? Caught in her web, as it were. I believe this interview is over. Interesting. interesting. The gift of Magnus. Penitent, the lives of all living are touched by Magnus, he who abstained. Lord Magnus drew up the schematics for our world, intricately sketching the diagrams of creation. Magnus is with us always, in the magics of the mages and the warming breath of the sun. To complete your veneration here, intone, by the Empyrean light of Aetherius, may the eye of Magnus always be upon me. Grant me the wisdom to use his gifts and patience to know his wisdom.
How about a little game of chance? I have terrible luck, but that's bound to change, right?
Depends on what sort of bad luck it is.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's... Look, empty rooms are just... Yeah,
This is
alright,
the
details. I can
free property for this character.
But don't worry. Oh, sure. Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble. Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end... Oh, what a relief.
I don't even worship Daedra. Or, I don't even worship Daedra. I like the options there. What's this? What's this? Stone Falls. Shadow of the Red Mountain. Shock exoskeleton. Silks of the Sun. Nords of Skyrim. Nice. I'm not gonna read that right now.
Oh, I'm afraid you'll have to wait your turn, my lovely.
Do you mind?
off with you, troll bait. You're ruining the show.
Hello there.
Chains of darkness grip the land and draw it ever near to his nightmare cold harbor, where hope bows down to fear, tearing souls of innocence into eternal pain, while his daedric minions sing praises of his name. The plain meld is nigh, the plain meld is nigh, as Moloch falls land. The plain meld is nigh, the plain meld is nigh.
Why is that still playing? Weird.
Don't I know you?
Don't think so.
Get yourself a drink, and one for me.
This is a life, isn't it?
A reputation.
I'm actually eligible for something here. Not that I have the money for it. A hunk of bone and char left over from the defeat of Balreth.
Have you been to Hyrule?
Alright, let's see if I can finish this Night of the Soul before I wrap up. Get the blessings of the three.
The city of Ebonheart welcomes the penitent.
Not sure I
I'll
call
pray
myself
for an
that.
answer to your voice at the shrines.
There, maybe. Hopefully. Might as well grab the Nirn root. This. Alright, that should help with the smell. Hello?
My Lady Almalexia bids you carry a message to Disciple Sildrus.
What is this message?
The tribunal does not abandon their people. Just as a parent shelters children from dangers they cannot comprehend, the three shelter the Dunmer from threats beyond their ken.
Is there anything more?
Tell him that my lady is mindful of his doubt and fear. There is no shame in either, so long as he helps others bear their burdens. By helping others, his fears will be allayed. But if he spreads his despair, my lady will chastise him.
Who is Almalexia?
Ah, you are the child whose soul was stolen. My lady is concerned for you. Almalexia is the merciful healing mother of the Dunmer. She is the most beloved of the tribunal.
That can't be all.
I am merely a servant and messenger of my lady, not a teacher or priest. Seek the temples and libraries to learn more. Perhaps in time, you may speak to Almalexia herself.
The squire's body was ripped open and it's partly devoured. The beast that killed it might be nearby. I do need wormwood specifically, so... There's Varnag. One with a whole bunch of dead quar. Oops. Oh, that's worth an enhanced 5. That probably wasn't really worth doing or taking.
Welcome to the fight, comrade. Claws out and watch yourself.
Fools! You cannot stand against the might of Mola.
Guess I'm doing the Mages Guild quest now. Okay.
Light it up!
Is that it? No.
Cease your meddling.
portal. The Master has plans for the Red Guard. What was that voice?
We're not done with you yet.
Oh, what's that big? Looked much bigger when I was under it.
You're too late. I found him. The Red Guard is mine.
Merrick ran off after some other Daedra. Get after him. Don't let her take him.
I think that's the last of them.
My master has plans for your pure soul, Merrick. You should feel honored.
Merrick, comrade, what happened? Where did you go? Dosha, that such a weakling could take one such as Merrick.
Where did they go? This is Fighters Guild, not Mages Guild, sorry.
How would Aleph know? She was behind you.
Perhaps we wait for Sees All Colors. She said she'd rally the guild.
Oh yes, Colors, the heroic guildmaster. We don't need to wait for Colors. You and Aleph are more than smart enough to figure this out. Here, give those items you found on the cultists.
Who was that woman? Who kidnapped Merrick?
You didn't recognize the Tremora from her projection. I think her name is Dosha. Quite full of herself, actually. This note mentions an island tower. Aleph wonders if it speaks of Stonefang.
Stonefang?
Stonefang Cavern beneath an old tower on the island just beyond Ebonheart. Go seek Merrick there. Aleph will find our heroic guildmaster and get additional blades.
I'll find him.
May good fortune stalk your steps, comrade.
What did you think of the other objects I found?
Which do you mean? The gear or the relic?
Tell me about the gear.
Ancient, Dwemer. Worn in places, this piece was used in one of their constructs. Smells fresh in some ways. Has been away from any ruins for a while. Shame. Might have been able to learn something more.
And about the relic?
Crude construction, shaped by small fingers. Female Breton. Perhaps wood elf, colored from clay. This region, so more likely Breton. Smells burnt of cinders, shaped near a wood fire stove or kiln.
What's your story, Aleph?
Aleph makes her way as she can, helps the guild as she can. Just a humble Khajiit, originally from the city of Dune. This one is of little importance.
Goodbye. All right. Well, that is all our time for tonight. We will pick this up again Sunday. Next Sunday. at 7:30. I'll be on Wednesday playing Control, also at 7:30. And possibly Friday at 7:30. I haven't decided for sure. I hope to see you all then, and have a great evening, week, whatever. Good night.